Defense from Will all day, and we are just 8 weeks away from Reality of Wrestling's The Last Stand, which includes that 30-man Last Stand Rumble. But right now, we have a special announcement that's going to kick us off this week on the Reality of Wrestling.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all feel? Look at you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. We sold out here tonight, y'all. First show of 2024. I got a big announcement. I got some big news for you guys, but I can't do it. I'll bring it out a man who made all of this possible. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out Walker, the Texas lawyer. I love you, man. I love you, dog.
Slow breath.
Now, listen up, guys. This is the man that made it all happen. And we're doing something very special in 2024. I want you guys to focus on that drum right there, because this is now the all-new Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Bam. There it is, y'all. Give it up for Walker. Give it up, boy. He's the reason Roxanne Perez is here tonight, and it's gonna be a whole lot more action going down right here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Oh yeah, man. But I just want to know one thing, Walker.
Yeah.
Did you get that little piece of work done for me?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, Walker got some work done for me, guys. You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? If you notice, there's somebody missing by my side. The lovely Queen Charmel. She's not here tonight because Walker, I got a little something in my pocket. He made it happen. Charmel is no longer in control of day-to-day operations and Reality of Wrestling. Guess who got that 51% back? Guess who got it back? Your boy. So guess what? We got a new executive manager that's gonna be taking over all day-to-day operations. You know him. You know who he is, right? He's a multi-time champion. Can you dig it? He's been all over the world, putting it down. Can you take a guess who it might be? Ladies and gentlemen, your new executive manager in control of all day-to-day operations. Give it up for your boy, Andrew Jackson.
Incredible news. Charmel no longer in charge of day-to-day operations at the Reality of Wrestling. It's now Andrew Jackson. But we're going to hear from the tag team champions Rudy Garza and Bo Amir after this break.
Walker Texas Ranger handles the bad guys with a roundhouse kick. I'm Jim Walker, Walker Texas lawyer. I handle the insurance companies with a roundhouse kick to the wallet. If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, give me a call at 713-552-1117 or visit my website at walkertexaslawyer.com. You'll be glad you did. Why would you call anyone else?
Hello?
Oh yeah! Feliz Nuevo Año, idiotas! You know what? It's 2024 and this is the first show of the year and Rudy Garza, the morning star himself, wasn't scheduled to be here. But you know what irritates me the most other than that is y'all freaking rednecks. And everybody here in Texas City is a bunch of asshole-sus, disgusting rednecks, and y'all just piss me the hell off.
Rudy Garza, you want to come out here and call the great people of Texas City, Texas rednecks? Rudy, let me tell you something, Rudy. Shut up when I'm talking and let me teach you something, kid. When you come to Texas and you want to call people in Texas rednecks, let me say something. Everybody in Texas is a little redneck, baby. But when it comes to calling people names, I've only got one word to sum you up. And
Let me walk through this city. Y'all want this kid? Go ahead.
here, let me lift your arm. You're a coward. 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 So here in Texas, let me teach you something. Let me show you something right now. Why don't you bring a ref out here and I'll teach you right now, one-on-one, what redneck looks like. Oh, look at there. We've got a ref. Looks like we've got a match.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to have us a little match. Chandler Hopkins didn't take too kindly to being called a redneck. And I guess that long hair don't cover up that redneck because he's going up against Rudy Garza. Jaw-jacking here. Rudy saying he's been a champion and you're nothing. Chandler Hopkins is a lot of things, but nothing sure as hell ain't one of them. Collar and elbow tie up here in the early goings. Chandler Hopkins all over Rudy Garza, smothering, and referee having to cause a little separation there as the tag champ, the mathematician, the magician, the morning star, Rudy Garza, collects himself. Collar and elbow tie up here in the center of the ring. Rudy Garza now with the inertia on his side. Referee up to a count of 3. Side headlock here from one half of the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Chandler Hopkins. Oh! Ducks out of a couple clotheslines and a hurricanrana that sends Rudy Garza to the outside. Rudy just needed a second just to kind of collect himself. That's all. Just to collect himself. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh my gosh! Oh, Amir!
Come on!
There to stop Chandler Hopkins dead in his tracks.
Oh, let go. Right there.
Oh, look at that! Against the ring post. Against the ring post. Rudy throws Chandler Hopkins back in there. Chandler Hopkins' neck was arched on the ring apron. That's going to knock the wind out of you. At the very least. And some shoulder thrusts right there to the solar plexus doing the same thing. And now Chandler Hopkins sucking wind. Not able to get any offense on there. A couple of stiff right hands to the rib cage. But Rudy Garza's right back there. Right back. And that's why they call him a mathematician. Everything is calculated when it comes to Rudy Garza. Former Reality Wrestling Television Champion, current Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champion, Rudy Garza is no one to mess with. Chandler Hopkins finding that out firsthand right now. Bam! Look at that! He's got some reasons with that one to feel good about himself. Nonchalant cover, kick out after one, no surprise there. Took him about half a minute just to go for the cover. Chandler has that fighting spirit in him. If this is your first time seeing Chandler Hopkins, this is not typically the way that we're seeing him. He is normally styling and profiling inside that squared circle. Oh, look at that. Chandler was looking for a chop to the chest. Rudy opted for a poke to the eyes. And going for the three amigos, but no. Cover, 1, 2, nope. Kick out right at 2. Rudy Garza trying to wear Chandler Hopkins down, doing a good job of it thus far. Not allowing the man to take a breath. Staying all over him is Rudy Garza. Hopkins, though, finds some daylight. That drop kick right to the knee, and look at that, a hurricanrana that bounces his face off the mat. Cover here, 1, 2 in our opening contest. Kick out after 2. Major matches are on display here in the Reality Wrestling this week. We just found out Andrew Jackson, the new executive manager of Reality of Wrestling, and in our main event, the Reality Wrestling Texas Championship is on the line. Ryan Davidson defends against Max Castellanos in Ryan's first match back since his tour in All Japan Pro Wrestling. Look at that, a big big right hand to the left side of the face of Chandler Hopkins. And he returns in kind. Trying to fire up. Chandler has it scouted. Go for a reversal there. Look at that. Cover. 1, 2. Chandler taking a second to collect himself. Maybe strategize a little bit against the mathematician, Rudy Garza. Chandler going to the outside. A little jaw jacking with Bo Amir. The face of fear, one half of the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions. You better be careful out there, Chandler. And Rudy rolls to the outside. Got to give him credit. That is smart. That is very smart. He didn't want anything to do with that. A lively audience here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, even spotting the man himself, the namesake. He was involved earlier tonight in what was a shocking announcement. And now, look at that. Look at that. That could be it. Cover. 1, 2, and go. 2 and 15/16 for one half of the Road Tag Champs. Rudy right back to it. The backpack sleeper hold. Bo Amir shouting the words of encouragement. That is a big man. Camera does not do him justice. That is somebody you need to see inside the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena to believe it. Little daylight created. Oh! Quick kick. Oh! There's another one. Enziguri and Chandler Hopkins. Chandler Hopkins has just hopped up. He just hopped up. Oh. Forearm to the back in the middle of the spine. Oh, look at that. Chandler Hopkins showing out on Reality of Wrestling. Going up top. Oh, kick to Bo Amir. Bo wasn't ready for that, but what is Chandler Hopkins doing? He's up there and he just dives out of Bo Amir. He just dived out on Bo Amir. Oh! And he's setting him up for it. The stars ignite, all big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, Chandler Hopkins cover. 1, 2, 3. What a win for Chandler Hopkins. And at what times felt like a glorified handicap match, here's a replay brought to you by Replay Games. Beautiful. Shooting star press off the top. Chandler Hopkins to perfection. There it was. Cover 1, 2, and 3. What a win to start us off in the inaugural match of the newly crowned Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Chandler Hopkins victorious, still to come in our main event. Ruthless Ryan Davidson defends that Texas Championship, and we're gonna hear from the best tactician in Texas. We're gonna hear from Clay Roberts, still to come on Reality of Wrestling.
Welcome back to Reality of Wrestling. The past couple of months, you've been competing overseas in Japan, and your first night back, you're defending that Texas Championship. How are you feeling going into tonight's matchup?
I think I feel the same way that I felt last year and the year before that and the year before that, because when it comes to Grizzle Ryan Davidson, New Year's resolutions never change. Sure, other people, they want to go ahead and get championships. They want to make more money. They want to lose weight, whatever it is. But the outcome and the focus has always been the same for me. That's to walk in with intention, walk out the winner, and take every title and every accolade that I possibly can. And tonight, same rules from 2023 apply now to 2024. Texas Championship Open Challenge against Max Castellanos. Max is looking for a fight. There's no doubt about it. But don't worry, Maxie. I'm going to bring that fight to you like I've done before. There's not a damn thing you can do.
y'all gonna make me cry. All right, so hold up now. We got some business to get down to, okay? Because I want to tell y'all why I was gone, okay? 1 year ago, and you cannot script this kind of thing. 365 days ago, to the day, Clay Roberts made a decision, said he didn't want to be around the business anymore. Thought it might not be for me, right? But this thing started to happen in my head where I started to hear those cheers in my dreams, you know what I'm saying? I started to hear some of the boos in my dreams, because I know some of y'all didn't like me when I left. Yeah, come on. Give me that energy. But my point is, you gave me energy. You gave me something I was missing. You gave me a reason to come back, so I didn't sit on the shelf. What happened with Clay Roberts is I got to work. So 2023 was a rebuilding process, okay? Now I'm looking around here, 2024, this might be the best crowd we've ever had in the history of reality of wrestling. You know, man, y'all get me excited. I gotta undo one of these buttons. In 2024, if this is the first show of the year, this might just be the best year we've ever had at Reality of Wrestling. And if it's gonna be the best year we've ever had, Clay Roberts ain't gonna sit on the sideline anymore. So I think we should get back to where I was when I left. Clay Roberts, 2024, the best year Rose ever had, the best year Clay Roberts has ever had, and I'm coming back for gold. Well, how do you do that? How do you come back for gold? You see, every year we have this little event called the Last Stand Rumble, and the winner of the Last Stand Rumble can go after any title they want. So I think it's time for we have the first entrant into the Last Stand Rumble. Clay Roberts is coming for gold in 2024. Cut the music. Clay, we were in the back, and I gotta tell you, you were tugging at my Louisiana heartstrings with that sob story. But Clay, you got one thing right, brother. 2024 is gonna be a big year. No, it's gonna be a golden year for the Nature Boys. Woo! Hey, Clay, 2024, you're going right back on the shelf.
Surveying, over 100 years of combined land surveying experience in the state of Texas. The one call to make for your land development, construction layout, platting, and commercial land surveying needs. We use the latest in GPS surveying technology and office software. Our corporate office is located in East Texas, but our field crews serve all of North, East, and Central Texas. Not sure where to start? We're always here to help. Visit bylinesurveying.com or call 903-473-5150.
The Mike Slayer, and I am here at Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena, and I am welcomed by my guest, Teron Beckham. Teron, we've seen you a number of times around the ring, but next week we will see you inside the ring at Row Nation. What can we expect from you?
Teron Beckham, I've been seeing you pop up all during my matches trying to play mind games with me. Just know next week, I might play a little mind game of my own. Good luck, rookie. And oh yeah, don't you dare cross that line.
There comes Max Castellanos wielding the chair like only he can. Max Castellanos, of course, a former Reality of Wrestling Texas champion, looking to try to recapture that championship here. And I am looking in great shape. And look at him. Castellanos has been touring, putting his talents on display all around the nation, including all around the great state of Texas. He's got a big challenger here this evening on the Reality Wrestling in our main event. Ovation in the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena for the final boss, the first ever Grand Slam champion, finally back from the land of the rising sun. After a successful stint with All Japan, the final boss touches down in the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. You see the patches on the back. You see where this man has gone, not only all across the United States, but to the great white north of Canada and beyond to Japan. He is an all-pro wrestler, and he is all-champion here at the Reality of Wrestling. This is a massive main event. That adjective cannot be overstated. Former champion versus current champion, of course, Ryan Davidson, the first ever Grand Slam champion in Reality of Wrestling history, winning the road title at the Last Stand Rumble. We go to Chris Russo for our opening introduction.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Texas Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Mexico City, Mexico, El Chingón de Texas, Max Castellanos. And his opponent from Bel Air, Texas, making his return from All Japan Pro Wrestling. He is the reigning, defending Texas champion, grizzled Ryan Davidson.
Ruthless, the bear, the final boss, a grizzled vet, a Grand Slam champion, so many ways to describe the cornerstone of Reality of Wrestling, Ryan Davidson. And trust me, he lives up to every moniker, as our senior official has that Texas championship displayed proudly in our main event. We want to thank you if you're watching us on our YouTube channel, on the CW39 here in Houston, or one of our many television affiliates around the country. This is the flagship of Texas wrestling, and how we go, the collar and elbow tie-up. Ryan Davidson and Max Castellanos. Look at that, man. They are trying to see who is the stronger of the two bulls. Canceling each other out here in the early goings. Ryan Davidson getting back into a corner, finds his way out of it. The implications here also cannot be understated. Going into the last stand here in a few weeks, you want to be a champion. At that very event, Ryan Davidson did not come back from All Japan Pro Wrestling in his return match to lose the Texas Championship, but that's the exact thing Max Castellanos wants to have happen. Oh, Ryan had that boot scouted. Oh man, couple of uppercuts there, a chop to the chest. Irish whip into the corner, going for a reversal as Max Castellanos, but Ryan's right there with a big shoulder block. Look at the champ, man. I've heard of strong style, but this is Texas strong style, courtesy of Bel Air. Return the favor. Max Castellanos, that closed fist. RJ Bell needs to get closer, and look at that. It's a championship match. Sometimes you allow the rules to be a little bit looser like you do in playoff basketball. Want to make sure a championship is won. Calling for it. He's calling for it. That's Castellanos. Look at that. Had it scouted. Knew that bear trap fist drop was coming. Wanted no parts of it. And now a guillotine on the top rope. Castellanos looking for a lariat. Misses. Big boot connects to the chin. Tell you what, I've said in this very seat for over a decade, and the one person who's always performed in a big match situation is Ryan Davidson. But look at that, a backbreaker creating some space and some time for Max Castellanos. He's back to the vertical base, and now going to work on the middle of the back and the spine of Ryan Davidson. If he wants to hit you with that Davidson driver, he's got to pick you up. All the muscles in the back are enacted and activated with that maneuver. And if your spine is hurting you, if it's not the strength that it typically is, it's going to be difficult for Ryan Davidson to implement that very maneuver. Smart thinking by Max Castellanos. Ryan trying to battle back. Big shot to the chest. Max up to the eye there. Referee calling for it. And again, you're going to be a little bit looser with the rules when it comes to a championship encounter. Now a rear chin lock applied. Ryan Davidson looking straight up at the lights, trying to figure out where he is in the ring. He brings his eyes closer. He sees he's close to that ring rope. Let him go for it there. Finds a way out of it. And look at that, Castellanos up and over. Max looking like he's in some real pain right here in front of us. Referee beginning the count. Here we are in the beautiful Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. That's Castellanos. Credit there, man. Credit there. That is a veteran maneuver. He baited Ryan Davidson to come out, and that was the result of it. And now, on the offensive is Max Castellanos going right back to the back. Max Castellanos. Not a man who likes to play around. He is not someone who's here for ha-ha. A stiff right hand. Ryan Davidson's having visions of Tokyo right now. That strong right hand, but now the grizzled vet. using that as motivation, it looked like. Oh. Ryan back up to a vertical base. And is this bear about to growl? Oh. Exchanging shots here. Those forearms connecting flush with the jaw of Ryan Davidson, and a sidewalk slam to boot. Scoop and a slam. The champ's feeling it. The champ's feeling it, but a back elbow. These guys are going back and forth. Castellanos knows what it's like to win that championship. Ryan Davidson knows what it's like to lose a title. Neither man want to feel that feeling ever again. You do not want to know what it's like to lose, but the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat is going to be an apt descriptor at the conclusion of this main event this week on the row. Which man's going to get back up to a vertical base first? Davidson catches him into the Irish whip, a lariat that follows. Oh, there's its twin. Bam! Back suplex for the bear. Oh no, little spinning protoplex. Calling for it. We saw him try to go for it earlier. Now he's going to return the bear. Trap. Fist drop. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And that is the first pinfall attempt of the entire match. And we are several minutes into what's been just characterized as a fight here at the WTLA. Going for it. Davidson driver. Look, that back coming into play. We talked about that could be a possibility. That was Max's strategy. Big suplex. Big suplex buys some time. Can he capitalize? Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. That right shoulder got up. Max going for it again. 1, 2, and another kick out. Frustration setting in for the chairman. No disagreement with the referee here. Referee asserting himself. He is the official. Wait a minute. Oh! And he gets his head nearly knocked off the shoulders. Castellanos here has a cover. Cover here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Castellanos, we would have had a new champion. The referee was down, but we would have had a new champion. And now the wrist tape looks to be coming off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look at the look in his eyes. I know what he's thinking. And he's got the chair. He's got the chair. Not this way. Oh! Ryan Davidson said, hell no. Davidson driver on the chair. Davidson driver on the chair. Cover 1, 2, 3, and still. To the last stand here in our main event at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. Ryan Davidson comes back from All Japan, but he is still the king of Texas. What a main event. What a fight. What a night. Texas City. Are you glad you came to see it live and in person? We have Reality of Wrestling's Texas Champion's name still being Ryan Davidson in our main event. We want to thank our producers, Booker and Charmel Huffman, our director, Kevin Bernhardt. For my broadcast colleagues, I'm the Bo Brad Gilmore, and this has been the Reality of Wrestling.